Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tech Stop. Humans have always dreamed of flight, but these amazing fighter jets take aviation to the next level. Join us as we look at the fastest fighter jets in the world. Number 10. The Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker. This stylish jet was built by the USSR in 1977 to compete with the US's F-15 Eagle. The Sukhoi has a twin engine and Russia's first fly-by-wire control system, which replaced the traditional manual controls with a fully electronic interface. This incredibly fast jet has a top speed of Mach 2.3 or 1,804 miles per hour, which is even faster than their latest stealth model, the Su-57. It's also heavily armed with a 30mm machine gun and 10 Plyons that can hold short-range, medium-range, air-to-air, and heat-seeking missiles. In an interesting twist, after it became obsolete, the Su-27 Flanker was made available for recreational passenger flights, just for fun. Number 9. The F-111 Aardvark. With a max speed of Mach 2.5, the Aardvark turns up the heat to become the 9th fastest jet in the world. This amazing jet doubled as a tactical bomber designed to sweep past enemy lines to take out priority targets and support ground and air units with precise intel. The Aardvark was even able to carry a nuclear payload. It was first introduced in 1967 and cost $59.3 million to produce, based on today's currency value and the inflation rate. It could swap out a 20mm gun for auxiliary fuel tanks, and it was the first ever produced variable geometry wing aircraft that paved the way for today's fast-flying jets. Number 8. The McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle. The F-15 is one of the most iconic and successful aircrafts ever built, and is still in service in the US Air Force. Even though the Air Force planned to stop production in 2019, the jet is still a staple of the force. Over the years, they have produced almost 1,200 F-15s, and they've even exported some to Japan and other countries. The F-15 has over 100 confirmed aerial combat victories. The Eagle's thrust-to-weight ratio is almost a perfect 1-to-1 combined, and with its twin engines, it can propel the jet to speeds of more than 2.5 times the speed of sound, with a max speed of Mach 2.7. Just like the Su-27, tourists and aircraft enthusiasts can also take rides in F-15s, so check it out if you want to ride in one of the fastest aircrafts in the world. Number 7. The Michelin MiG-31 Foxbat. Our number 8 spot cranks up the top speed to Mach 2.83 thanks to the MiG-31's enormous twin-engine combined thrust of 304 knots. This beast can fly at supersonic speeds at both high and low altitudes as well. The Foxbat is a Russian interceptor built for aerial combat and can quickly catch up to and engage targets thanks to its passive and active radars. It's equipped with a 23mm gun, the capacity for either 4 R-33 air-to-air heavy missiles or 6 R-37 missiles, and its pylons can be equipped with long or medium-range missiles, short-range IR missiles, or a special medium-range air-to-air missile for high-speed targets. Russia ended production in 1994, but the Foxbat is still in use today, and it shares a close design to another spot on this list, so stick around to find out more. Number 6. XB-70 Valkyrie. Most aircraft so far use twin engines to achieve their insane speeds, but with a length of more than twice that of other jets on this list. The XB-70 had room for an incredible 6 engines that could accelerate a massive 253,000-pound aircraft to a blistering Mach 3 velocity, or close to 4,000 kilometers per hour. It was designed to escape from other air-to-air combat vehicles and outrun the blast of a nuclear bomb. It didn't just carry one though, it could carry 14 atomic weapons in its bay. Its massive size also allowed for a flight radius of more than 4,000 miles. It definitely stands out as a unique-looking jet too. Only 2 were ever built, and each of them would have cost the equivalent of $10.5 billion to build by today's standards. Number 5. The Bell X-2 Starbuster. Like our previous entry, the Starbuster was an American supersonic research aircraft designed back in 1955 and was retired only a year later. Since it was designed to learn how aircrafts could operate and function at speeds higher than Mach 2.0, it didn't carry any weapons. The X-2 utilized a back-swept wing which dramatically reduced air resistance, which was a vital factor in achieving its max speed of an incredible Mach 3.196. Traditionally, once the Starbuster reached that speed, its pilot Milburn G made a sharp turn and the aircraft tumbled out of control, causing him to bail out. Unfortunately, only one of the parachutes deployed, so the crash was fatal and put an end to the Starbuster program. Number 4. The Micron MiG-25 Foxbat. Although the model number went down a few numbers, the speed of this Foxbat model went up. This model was a bit different as it was designed for both interception and high and low altitude surveillance. Because of the race for ever faster speed, the MiG-25 was made to beat out our number 2 spot, but fell a little short. Still, it was capable of reaching speeds of Mach 3.2 while being equipped with 4 air-to-air missiles in order to take down the number 2 spot if it could catch up to it. It's never managed to shoot one down so far, but it has had many other successful missions. It's still used today for the public in edge of space flights. Number 3. The Lockheed YF-12. The prototype YF-12 was an American interceptor that had an incredible top speed of Mach 3.35. It looks very different from other jets on this list, though it shares a striking resemblance to the next entry as well, because both were designed by Clarence Kelly Johnson. Only 3 YF-12s were ever built, but they managed to break multiple world records when they were made. During its time, the YF-12 was the fastest and highest altitude jet in the world. It was also the largest interceptor in the world at 31 meters in length and weighing in at 27,600 kilograms. Number 2. The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. It's hard to believe this incredible jet was made all the way back in 1966. Since then, it's been used by both the US Air Force and NASA. 32 Blackbirds were built in total, and they were designed for reconnaissance and other experimental research. The SR-71 was the envy that MiG-25 sought to overthrow, even if it's never been successful so far. It uses highly advanced stealth technology, but even if it's detected, it can actually outrun surface-to-air missiles thanks to its incredible max speed of over 2,275 miles per hour. It's so fast that the air in front of it couldn't escape, causing it to build up huge pressure and temperature spikes. As a result, the craft was designed to function at this high-temperature, metal-expanding zone, and it would actually leak oil when standing still. Number 1. The X-15. The current world record holder for the fastest manned aircraft is the incredible American jet, the X-15. It didn't just break the record set by the SR-71, it completely smashed it. So far, there were reasonable speed jumps, but the X-15 actually doubled the record to a max speed of Mach 6.7 or 7,200 kilometers per hour or 4,474 miles per hour. To be stable at these incredible speeds, it features a bulky, big wedge tail, which causes extreme drag at lower speeds. The drag was so bad that the X-15 had to be carried to high altitude on a B-52 Stratofortress and dropped into the sky before it could fly. Designers had to completely rethink how the craft would steer at high speeds, so they ditched the fin and used the rocket thrusters, making it possible to reach altitudes of more than 100 kilometers to achieve yet another world record. And yes, this is the aircraft Elon Musk and Grimes named their baby after. The world is full of surprises. These incredibly fast jets take speed to the extreme. Which jet was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. It helps out a lot. Share it with your friends and subscribe for more amazing tech videos right here on TechStop.